Well, first of all, I don't know a lot about the commission, first of all. Secondly, I'm not sure we really need a commission. I think that, a lot of people know exactly what the issues are in college football and exactly what we need to do to fix them. I think the key to the drill is getting people together so that we can move it forward. So, I'm not opposed to players making money. I don't want anybody to think that. I just think the system that we're, you know, the way it's going right now, it's not sustainable and probably not in the best interest of the student athletes across the board or the game itself. So I think we need to protect the brand and the competitive advantages and disadvantages that are being created right now, and I think we can fix all that. But I think we know how to do it, and I think not just me, but a lot of people. We just got to get everybody together to do it.
Whether you really went looking for this or not, and I know you didn't, you are now, at least media-wise, the center of attention at the absolute nadir of this conversation. If you could implement changes, where would you start?
Well, I think, first of all, the way all this started was, when President Trump spoke at, commencement at Alabama, he said, all my friends are saying college football is really messed up. You know, let's get together so I can figure out, or we can figure out, how to fix it. And so that's how this all got started. But, I really don't want to get into the implementation of, what I would do. I think, the first thing is everybody's got a different state law, which creates advantages and disadvantages, and everybody's trying to create advantages. So you probably need an interstate commerce type something that gets it all there. I don't think it's in the best interest of the players to necessarily be employees. And I think authentic name, image, and likeness is good for players, but I don't think pay for play is necessarily what we want. So, what is college? We all went to college to create value for our future. And, I think we want to keep some semblance of that in terms of guys becoming and developing as people and students and developing a career off the field as well as developing the ability to play at the next level. So we got to have a system that enhances all three of those.
I mean, you retired, and a lot of people think it had something to do with this. I don't know what exactly prompted you, but is it fixable?
Yeah,
is the sport fixable?
I think so. I just think we got to have some people get together and push it forward. I think there's a lot of people out there that know how to fix it. I just think we got to push it forward and get everybody together. And some of it may need to be done on the federal level. So, and that's where we're going to have to get people together.
You seem, and have always seemed, incredibly concerned and have wanted to help implement change. Are you comfortable, finally, with being at the tip of that spear for this issue?
Well, I don't think I should be at the tip. I think I'm someone who has lots of experience and certainly would like to help anyone who would seek, our help to try to help fix it, because, I spent my whole life, 50 years, trying to help players be more successful in life. And I want to see us continue to be able to do that. Not just in football, but in all sports across the board. I mean, we got to protect Olympic sports, whether they produce revenue or not, because it's opportunities for, young people to get an education. It trains a lot of people for the Olympics. And so there's a lot of things about college football that I think is worth, trying to make sure that we keep the integrity of those things intact so that people can continue to have opportunities and be successful.